because I'm not gonna sign another order, because then it's the
Okay.
same thing. We just wanna make sure everything gets onto the right.
Okay.
There's another case I still have to sign one on, it's brand new.
What's today?
Yes, I got,
answers. Yeah, take a look
So I
at these,
texted
make sure
Carol,
everything-
hold it, if you're not looking, she hasn't. Let me see if she got-
Young. That was the one with the burglary, was not in there. I took it off, probation offer. You wanna do it today?
Box in my
Do it on
office.
Monday.
On Monday? Okay.
Possibly today was the offer.
Haven't done the specifics, but probably the standard one.
Drugs, so
Yeah.
it's 2 or 3 years.
And then substance abuse, yeah.
Less than 48 hours in advance.
Thompson, I think, is going,
With full docket.
set that for Monday.
Okay.
So I think we're gonna resolve all those on Monday.
Because we're always trying to spend money in September.
One, is there another one you had? No?
All right, who's ready?
Yes. Your Honor, the first one listed on the docket for me is Kenneth Osborne, 16 CF 1542. Mr. Osborne is requesting a continuance to the 8/24 docket.
What are we doing with this
24
case?
or 26 now.
I'm sorry, 8/26 docket. Your Honor, we have conducted depositions. We have had a motion to suppress hearing. Mr. Osborne has requested some
I've ruled
additional.
on that, right?
Yes, Your Honor, you did. He has requested some additional video footage to be transcribed, and we're just waiting on that. He also has an issue that has come up regarding a previous bypass that was done, and so he's having some medical issues regarding that.
State, any issues?
No objection, ma'am. Oh, sorry. Sir.
Not
Based
the
on-
worst thing I've been called today.
Just today even.
It's the road, Judge. But no objection, Judge. I understand there's some issues that have come up. If Ms. Rivers requires anything further from the state as far as videos or such, just please let me know.
Well, I'd like to get this case resolved the next time around if we can. It's a very old case. I know why it's, it's come back on appeal, I think, at least once. So let's just put this for August 26th at 9 o'clock.
Your Honor, the next case is Jeffrey Pope. Your Honor, this is Jeffrey Pope. He was before the court on 25 CF 1587. We reset the last deposition. The person still did not appear. We believe that service was obtained based on a phone call that we got from the sheriff's office. However, until I get that proof, the return of service, I can't file an order to show cause, because this will be the second time.
Is this the one who also needs an interpreter?
Yes, Your Honor.
That was just my one note from it as far
Yes.
as from last time.
Yes, Your Honor. And we had it all set up and arranged.
All right. Mr. Sheik?
Yes, I mean, the fact that they, because I believe they showed up the first time.
First time,
But then
correct.
needed an interpreter. We're gonna, I want to make sure that properly served, because it doesn't sound like they're completely just not, we got to figure out, make sure, get it done.
What language is it?
I want to say it was Bengali.
Bengali?
I believe that's what he had said.
Bengalese, maybe? Is that what it?
But we will make sure and work with the public defender that we can get this done before the next cycle, Your Honor.
Okay, let's do what we can. I'm not sure if has your office had contact with this witness?
I know we have. I don't know of the most recent time, Your Honor. I personally have not.
So what are you asking for, Ms. Rivers?
Continuance to 8/26, Your Honor.
All right, 8/26, 9 o'clock.
Order. I can get done today. Order, take his spot.
I'll come back out and see you.
Okay.
This is Christopher Porter before the court.
Did you say Christopher Porter?
Yes, so the docket says Zacharias Porter, but this is Christopher Porter.
I had both on the docket.
And I can give you the case numbers for Christopher Porter.
Give me just a second.
Same. Not need Christopher Porter today?
This is him. Yeah,
I've got, both of them are listed here,
Right.
and they're all listed for Ms. Rivers, but maybe they're just out of order. It's just- All right, so this is Christopher Porter. What are we doing with Mr. Porter? Oh, he was set for Monday,
Your Honor, based on my
but he was in
discussions
custody, so.
with
They pushed
him
it
at the
today,
bench,
which is why it's on the docket.
I do not believe we've worked this matter out, so I'm going to ask to continue this to the 8/26 docket.
All right, what else needs to be done for Mr. Porter?
Your Honor, we would need to, he has a new law violation and 2 VOPs. So we would need to
there's 2
investigate as to whether
VOPs?
we want to go forward in depositions on the 26 CF 498.
Jeez.
He has 3 case numbers, Your Honor.
I'm only seeing 2, that's why I'm trying to look it up.
So at this point, I'm asking to continue it to the 8/26.
Are you showing more than 2?
I'm showing 2 on the docket. I'm looking for,
But it's one of the VOPs and then the new law. I just want to make sure all the VOPs get tagged along too.
5 CF 2304.
Yeah, and there should also be 2221, 25 CF
That
2221.
one is on the docket.
Yes. Oh, okay, I thought you were saying the other one was. Yes, but 2304 as well. All right, let's put all of Mr. Porter's cases on 8/26, 9 o'clock.
The other Mr. Porter, please. Stand in the blue X, please.
And I got a jail mail from him yesterday, so I haven't been able to go back out to see him. Your Honor, this is Zacharias Porter before the court on 26 CF 334. We just had an evaluation done by Dr. Zeman. I anticipate when the report comes in, that we will have a hearing and then have to ask the court to enter an order to have APD do a evaluation
You
as
don't
well.
have Dr. Zeman's report? I see a reciprocal that was filed for,
In that case, Your Honor, we would need to set it for that hearing.
okay. The report's on it, you just did the reciprocal that shows that it's there, but
Yes, Your Honor.
I don't think I have a copy of it.
I'll make a note.
Oh, no, here it is. My email. All right, when would y'all like to set that?
Your Honor, if we could set the hearing maybe for the 9th?
Has the state received the report?
I'm almost positive we have. I think I remember reviewing it, Your Honor.
Let's see, yes, the email that went to my office also went to you, Mr. Sheik. So we've got the report.
So if, Your Honor, we could put this on for July 9th, I'll do a notice of hearing, and then after that, we would, of course, ask for it to be on the next pretrial conference docket of 8/26.
All right, let's do just July 9th at 9 o'clock. And 8/26 for pretrial. Say Freeman? Oh, Prettyman, you said Freeman.
What was the July 9th?
Is the competency hearing. Okay. Prettyman had been here, well, was set on Monday.
Your Honor, this is not on this docket that I printed out.
He was supposed to be here Monday, but he was in custody.
That's correct, Your Honor.
Seems to be a trend right now.
Your Honor, we do have a hearing set for tomorrow.
It's a bond motion.
Yes, Your Honor. I'm asking the court to, for now, continue the case to 8/26, with the understanding that maybe based on how tomorrow goes, the court may modify that to 8/24.
All right. We'll see you tomorrow, Mr. Prettyman, for your bond hearing. And then I'll give your next court date then, but as of now, it's going to be 8/26 at 9 o'clock. So, yeah, new law violation, and that's been dismissed.
Riley.
That's the reason we revoked his bond.
Your Honor, this is Jared Riley before the court, 25 CF 1707, 22 CF 1745. Your Honor, I've shown Mr. Riley all the videos. We've gone over depositions. We've gone over the discovery, but at this point, the next stage will be depositions. There is one alleged adult victim and then one victim under the age of 18. So I have spoken with the state. We will be filing a motion on that. And I would think it would be more efficient that based on the results of that hearing, doing it all at the same time. At this point, I am going to request a continuance to the 8/26 docket.
The state has no objection to that, Your Honor.
So the victim's under 18, but
And Your
under
Honor,
16, or, I mean, I'm just not sure what, as far as,
One is under 16, Your Honor.
okay. So,
we'll
that-
take a look at that, Your Honor, but we would need a court order either way, but we may be able to send over a proposed court order.
if y'all end up agreeing to it, then just send me an order. Otherwise, let's try to get that set quickly. Otherwise, by the time we get to that hearing, then set depositions, it's going to be
You
2-3
don't
months from now.
Fortunately, that's usually a shorter hearing, but we'll talk.
Well, but just to
we'll
get
talk
it,
about
just to get it set is the issue. And then once I get it and issue the order, and then they have to start setting depositions after that date. That's my concern. All right, 8/26.
Rogers.
Your Honor, this is Herbert Rogers before the court on 26 CF 82, 26 CF 600. We do have a motion hearing set for tomorrow. So at this point, I'm going to request the court address the issue of the next court date tomorrow.
What is the motion for tomorrow?
Your Honor, there was an evaluation done for Mr. Rogers.
Okay. All right. That's set for tomorrow at 9 a.m.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Let's just put it as 8:26 at 9 o'clock, and then we can readdress it tomorrow if need be.
Yes, Your Honor.
Can we talk? I thought we were doing pre-trial conferences, means we're gonna sit down.
No, so you. Yeah, just not.
Can we talk before we leave here? Is that possible? Or can I
Yeah,
see
you
you
could-
prior
yeah.
to?
Yeah, you can ask him to hold you.
Hold on. Saunders.
Your Honor, this is Shiloh Saunders before the court on 25 CF 1830. Previously, the court had asked Dr. McDonald to do an evaluation. The court was concerned over some language recommendations by Dr. Zeman, and we are still waiting on that. In speaking with Ms. Saunders, she has not seen Dr. McDonald.
All right, what would you like to do, Ms. Rivers?
Your Honor, the court has indicated that has to happen, so at this point, I would say 8:26.
Yeah, I don't know, just have to hear it. 8:26, 9 o'clock.
Doing good? Okay. Okay. I'll check on you. Hello. Your Honor, this is Robert Seals before the court on 26 CF 291. The plea agreement, we were going over the terms of it. One of the concerns that he has is in the state's offer is a requirement that he go clean up the debris at 2100 Ferdon, and he is trespassed from that place. So he's like, how can I go do what I'm asked to do?
It was like it was plugged up or something?
I've seen.
I mean, like a house and a half or 2 houses. Go ahead. Sorry, I just had a hand sanitizer spill up here.
Just remove that condition.
All right. So, I need to sign it right there?
Now the fees.
I'm just thinking. Should not do that. Mind me to tell you something about this situation right now. Just do the real people, that's it. Expires January of 18. Who knows, maybe it's been refilled. We asked for hand sanitizer. but it doesn't have the pump on it. It actually be bigger than that.
First time I heard this thing.
Thank you.
Please and thank you.
And do we have guidelines?
Yes, Your Honor, it's, I believe this is the only thing, it's for.
This is the only thing on his guideline?
What's that, Your Honor?
This is the only thing on his guidelines?
No, I'll print out the guidelines, Your Honor, I'm just saying he scores a 4 on the guidelines. According to what?
4 points.
4 points.
Get less than 4?
What's that?
All right, Mr. Seals, raise your right hand. Mr. Seals, raise your right hand. You're fine. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Okay, make sure you speak up into that microphone. Can you tell me your full name and date of birth, please?
Robert Nathaniel Seals, 10/24/1983.
Or just to make sure, it only has the felony count up here, but up on here, it has the misdemeanor number 2 that he's already pled to in county court, right? All right. I'm sure at one point you're probably going to try and do it here, and then,
Yes, Your Honor.
not a big deal, just want to make sure I'm not missing something. All right, Mr. Seals, you're here in 26 CF 291, where you're charged with littering over 500 pounds, which is a third-degree felony, and punishable up to 5 years in state prison. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right, and I've been handed a plea and sentencing agreement that would have you plea as charged, be a withhold of adjudication, 11 months, 29 days probation. Why is it 11/29?
Probation prefers if it's 1 year that you say 11 months, 29 days.
Even if it's a felony? 11 months, 29 days probation, waive cost of supervision, do not trespass at 2100 Furdon Boulevard in Crestview, 615 court cost, $100 PD fee, and a $50 application fee. Mr. Seals, is that your understanding of the agreement?
Yes, sir.
Have you had enough time to go over this agreement with your lawyer?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand and sign the agreement?
Yes, sir.
Is that the state's agreement?
It is, Your Honor.
Okay. And are you satisfied with your lawyer's advice?
Yes, sir.
Are you currently under the influence of any alcohol, drugs, or controlled substances?
No, sir.
Are you currently suffering from any mental health issues?
No, sir.
Has anyone forced, pressured, or threatened you in any way to enter this plea?
No, sir.
Has anyone promised you anything other than the terms of the agreement I just read you?
No, sir.
And do you understand by entering a plea there won't be a trial of any kind?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand you're giving up your trial rights, which start on page 1 and go on to page 2 of the agreement you stated you read and understood?
Yes, sir.
Excuse me. And do you understand you're waiving all potential defenses?
Yes, sir.
And do you understand if you're not a U.S. citizen, this could lead to your deportation or exclusion from this country?
Yes, sir.
And what is your plea to the felony illegal dumping or littering over 500 pounds?
No contest.
I'll accept your no contest plea is freely, voluntarily, knowingly given, withhold adjudication, place you on probation for a period of 11 months and 29 days, waive cost of supervision, do not trespass at 2100 Furdon Boulevard in Crestview, 615 court costs, $100 PD fee, $50 application fee. This is a guideline sentence according to the guidelines that I haven't yet seen, but been told this is the only thing, and it's 4 points, and I will sign once I get them from the state.
And I'll get that as soon as I can, Your Honor, my computer is being.
All right, Mr. Seals, I need you to speak with probation, who's sitting there behind you, and you have 30 days to appeal.
Your Honor, this is Risa Sexton before the court on 26 CF 359. Your Honor, in speaking with Ms. Sexton, we've been over the results of the depositions, but in speaking with her, she does want to continue forward and have a trial, so at this time, we'd like to leave this on the trial docket.
Okay. State ready for trial?
It is, Your Honor.
All right, we'll put you on June 29th for docket day, July 10th for jury review, and trial 7/13. All right, thank you, Ms. Sexton.
Mr. Schaffner.
Your Honor, this is Taran Schaffner before the court on 25 CF 1003, 25 CF 1432. Mr. Schaffner's requesting continuance to the 8/26 docket.
What else is pending for Mr. Schaffner? My note from last time says the depots are done and there's nothing else to do.
That's correct, Your Honor.
So why are we continuing it?
We're still trying to negotiate an offer, an agreement in this matter.
We talked about the same thing 2 months ago, Ms. Rivers. I'm not trying to flesh out anything that y'all don't want me to know maybe, but at the same time, I'm not sure why we're continuing the case if there's nothing else to do other than negotiate.
Your Honor, if we could put it on for Monday's docket?
All right. As plea trial?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. These cases are, one's over a year and one's almost a year. If there's nothing else to do, I can't just keep continuing the cases. All right. 6/29 for plea trial. State know which case it's going to go forward on first.
Judge, forgive me, I'm covering for Marshal Oberliesen, never been my cases. But we will be able to advise the court and the defense Monday of which case we're going to move forward with.
Okay. All right, Mr. Schaffner, we'll see you on Monday. Yes, sir.
Smith.
Thank you. Mr. Seals.
The one thing he's going to want to know is. So,
One second.
I don't, no, he'll. Your Honor, we want to set this as a plea or
Who is this
trial.
again? I'm sorry.
Jonathan Smith, 26 CF 23.
All right, both sides are ready for trial?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. June 29th, 9 o'clock for purposes of docket day.
Kevin Smith is not in jail.
He is in a juvenile program, Your Honor. His case number is 25 CF 2239. There is a waiver on file for him. He is currently in, like, as I said, a juvenile program in Central Florida.
Okay.
We are going to request a continuance to the 8/26/26 docket. There are some things that need to be done with him. However, with him being in the juvenile program, it's made it a bit problematic
Oh,
to get accomplished.
I would bet. I guess my concern is at what point do you think he's going to be released and
It's a nine.
we just keep continuing
It's
this
a
case?
9-month program, Your Honor. Is what I believe they told me.
when did he get there?
Within the past 6 weeks or so.
I guess I'm concerned, should we keep continuing the case while he's there as opposed to just put a KPS out for him to bring him back once he's done? If you can't communicate with him, Ms. Rivers, I'm not telling you that's what we have to do, I'm
Yeah.
just maybe suggesting that for
I am able to
next
communicate
time.
with them, I just can't get certain evaluations done at this point that I feel are necessary in order to be able to go forward.
All right, 8/26, 9 o'clock.
Ryan Thomas.
Your Honor, this is Ryan Thomas before the court on 26 CX 649. Your Honor, we just got the discovery. I have reviewed that discovery with him. The next step will be depositions. We're going to request a continuance to the 8/26/26 docket.
August 26, 9 o'clock, it's the first time up. Thank you.
Your Honor, the next one would be Joseph Thompson, 24 CF 2424. He filed a waiver, Your Honor, of appearance, and if I may approach with Ms. Basso.
Sure. August 26, 9 o'clock.
Mr. Thompson. Ralph Thompson.
Didn't we, I think we already had him. I think he's listed as two different ways on the document.
Your Honor, he does. He has Marty Nopes and he has myself. My understanding is speaking with the state as it's been put on for Monday.
Yes.
How about Toledano?
Yes. Your Honor, this is Mr. Toledano, 25 CF 392. Your Honor, we had to reset an officer's deposition. He was served yet again. Yet again, he did not appear. Since he is in another state, there's an issue of not being able to ask for an order to show cause. So at this point, I believe I'll proceed forward with the motion to strike. and I'll need to set that.
State?
I mean, would object to that motion, Your Honor. I think we haven't fully made sure that there's no possible way of getting this accomplished, Your Honor.
He's been served twice. He refused the first
Wait,
time.
hold on a second. How is he being served in another state?
Your Honor, he was the county in Louisiana, the parish in Louisiana. They accepted service, and he acknowledged service.
His agency in Louisiana accepted service for a Florida subpoena?
'Cause he is part of this case.
I understand, but he's not a resident of Florida. Typically, you have to go there, right?
Yes, yes, I know, Your Honor. The first time he refused, saying that he was working and would not be attending the depositions. The second time, he contacted our office and indicated that he acknowledged receipt of service and that he would be going forward with their legal department, and then that was it.
I think the issue is the subpoena was never domesticated, Your Honor, and I think that's where our problem is.
I guess and this is a new one for me, that an out-of-state law enforcement agency would accept a subpoena that's not from their state.
I don't know the specifics about how or whether or what happened. I don't know if they just took it, but I don't believe it was ever domesticated, Your Honor.
I guess, again, my point is, if it's been accepted, can you then say, well, it wasn't domesticated? But what jurisdiction do I have over him?
Well, and that's just it.
It's a very,
Yeah.
again, first time for me.
I don't think there is. That's why I was trying to think of another way to address the issue.
I think the issue, I mean, it's my experience in 17 years of practicing criminal law, was you go to them.
Yeah.
I think we all have our stories of trips out of state to do depositions, unfortunately.
Well, it wasn't about him being forced to come here. We had Zoom depositions set
Well, I
up.
understand,
Yes.
but I'm willing to listen to the argument once the motion for an order to show cause is done, but I've never seen it, that issue where it's been accepted by an agency for someone who's out of state. And maybe Louisiana has different law on how they can accept it, but I don't know.
And I'm still new to this case, Your Honor, so I will verify and check, do my due diligence on this one to see if we can resolve it in a way that's easier for everyone. but-
Sure. Well, I'm looking forward to your legal briefs on that one, so. But I don't expect I'm going to continue this case again for this reason, because I know we only had one last deposition to do last time. I'm assuming it's the same person.
It
That would have
is.
been served loosely 2 times already. I'm not sure if the state's communicated with this officer at all about how he is going to be here for trial or not. Just throwing it out there, if it's set for trial and he's subpoenaed to be here, you could always depose him that week. However you all want to do it. But I'm not going to continue it again for this reason, 8/26.
True love.
Your Honor, this is Chayton Trullo before the court, 24 CF 60. We have completed the last deposition. We're still in the negotiation process. However, we are going to leave it on the trial docket.
All right.
Mr. Williams, if I could be able to speak to him when I'm through, if they would not send him back. Thank you.
All right, we'll be back on Monday, June 29th at 9 o'clock for docket day. Oops.
Your Honor, this is Richard Wagner before the court on 23 CF 2526, although we've already had a trial on that one, 25 CF 895, 25 CF 898, 25 CF 899, 25 CF 902. If I may approach with a statement.
We're open Saturday 10 to 4, Sunday 10 to 3, and it's both our Crestview, Fort Walton Beach, and Eglin Air Force Base locations. So you have things to do, go and do it. Just know the UPS store is going to be here. Again, Sundays 10 until 3 p.m.
Hi, I'm Wanda Roberts. For the last 20 years, I've been helping the residents of Northwest Florida buy and sell their properties. My office is just 1 block south of the courthouse in historic downtown Crestview. Give us a call at 850-398-5389.
Hi, I'm Michael Gilbert, defense attorney with Warrior Law. I represent those accused in Santa Rosa, Okaloosa, and Walton County. If you or anyone you know has been accused of a crime, give us a call. We can help.
Back Home Bakery Cafe is 2 blocks from the courthouse on Crestview historic Main Street. We serve handmade pastries, espresso, and lunch items, and we're open Tuesday to Saturday from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m., serving lunch from 11 to 2. We hope to see you soon.
Hello, I am Bonnie from Body Be Healthy here in Crestview. We have been serving the area since 1999. We're an alternative health food store. If you're interested in bettering your health, we'd like to invite you to stop by. We're located in Court Plaza. Stop by and let us help you be healthy.
I'm Amanda Gaskin with Briar Patch Realty. Helping qualified heroes save money is my passion. When I help a hero buy or sell a home, they receive a check from Homes for Heroes. Check out amandasheroes.com for more information.
For more than 70 years, the sweet
Based on the
aroma
witness issues
of the
discussed
Crestview
at the bench, I'm going to continue the cases until August 26th at 9 o'clock. Again, anything that comes out of this issue needs to be resolved before that date, or I want it heard before that date.
Thank you. Y'all have a good day.
Your Honor, this is Nicholas Wallace before the court, 25 CF 299, 25 CF 531, 25 CF 1818. Your Honor, since the last court date, another case has appeared. He is now facing another charge. We're going to ask to continue this and try to do a joint resolution. He should have plea day coming up soon on the new case.
All right, 8:26 at 9 o'clock for Mr. Wallace.
Mm-hmm.
Warren.
Any questions? So you need to sign right there. Your Honor, this is Brandon Warren before the court, 25 CF 2294. We've reached an agreement in this matter. We're just going to get his signature and the state's signature.
to your bench shortly, Judge.
Thank you. Is this a guideline sentence?
It is. He scores 14 points.
Okay. All right, Mr. Warren, can you raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm the testimony about to give us the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
All right, can you state your full name and date of birth, please?
Brandon Lamar Warren, June 5th, 2001.
All right, Mr. Warren, you're here in 25 CF 2294, where you're charged with uttering a false banknote, third-degree felony, punishable by up to 5 years in state prison. Do you understand that? I've been handed a plea and sentencing agreement where you've agreed to plea as charged, adjudication of guilt, so that's a felony conviction, 3 years of probation, 100 hours of community service, no return back to the community bank. You're to complete an anti-theft class, maintain gainful employment, or submit 5 job applications per week, 615 court costs, $100 PD fee, $50 application fee, and no contact with Joshua Davidson.
Yes, sir.
Is that the terms that you understand?
Yes, sir.
All right, did you have enough time to go over this agreement with your lawyer?
Yes, sir, I did.
Did you understand and sign the agreement?
Yes, sir.
Is that the state's agreement?
It is, Judge.
Are you satisfied with your lawyer's advice and representation in this case?
Yes, sir.
Are you currently under the influence of any alcohol, drugs, or controlled substances?
No, sir.
Are you currently suffering from any mental health issues?
No, sir.
Has anyone forced, pressured, or threatened you in any way to enter this plea?
No, sir.
Has anyone promised you anything other than the terms of the agreement I just read to you? Do you understand that by entering a plea, there won't be a trial of any kind? You understand you're giving up your trial rights were listed on page 1 and going on to page 2 of the agreement that you stated you read and understood? And you understand that you're waiving any potential defenses? And you understand if you're not a U.S. citizen, this could lead to your deportation or exclusion from the country? All right, based on all that, Mr. Warren, what is your plea?
No contest.
I'll accept your no contest plea as freely, voluntarily, knowingly given. Adjudicate you guilty, sentence you to 3 years probation, 100 hours of community service. Don't go back to the community bank. Successfully complete an anti-theft class, maintain gainful employment, or submit 5 job applications per week. 615 court costs, $100 PD fee, $50 application fee, and no contact with Joshua Davidson. Mr. Warren, I need you to speak with probation, who's sitting there behind you. Once you're done with probation, go up here to be fingerprinted for your felony conviction, and then you have 30 days to appeal the judgment and sentence of the court. Mr. Sprouse. Thank you, sir. This is a guideline sentence as Mr. Warren scored 14 points.
Your Honor, this is Robert Williams before the court, 26 CF 757, 26 CF 813. Your Honor, I believe this is his first time up. We're going to request a continuance to 8/26/26.
All right, it is the first time up, 8:26, 9 o'clock. Everything okay with Mr. Williams? Okay. Not you, Mr. Williams. Makes one.
Well, the judge gave you.
What's
Didn't agree to it. He agreed to that amount.
And talk to me.
Thank you.
Your Honor, this is Jaden Wingrove before the court on 25 CF 2428. We just completed depositions. We'd like to have this put on for Monday to see if we can work this out. So we would like to list this as a plea or continue.
Okay. State, have any issues with that?
No objections, Your Honor.
All right, June 29th, this coming Monday, plea or continue, 9 o'clock.
Your Honor, this is a new case. I do believe we are going to be able to resolve this matter. There was an issue with the score sheet. I think we've worked through that now. So I'm going to ask that we put this on for Monday.
Okay. State, good.
State has no objection to that, Your Honor.
Your Honor, in speaking with him, he would like to go ahead and take the offer today. So if I could recall him later this afternoon.
What's the offer?
The offer is 3 years of probation with the substance abuse evaluation and
I
counseling.
would understand why he'd like to do that today and not wait till Monday. We'll see you later today. Ms. Rivers will come back and talk to you and bring you back. No problem.
Your Honor, so I have 4 recalls for pleas.
Okay.
First of which will be Cutter Ford. Right, may I approach?
Yes.
Your Honor, I do want to bring something to the court. Mr. Ford has been continuing to receive competency training in the jail. The most recent report that I have is from June 7th. He was fine, everything checked out. Apparently, Mr. Ford came off his medication briefly due to some complication with it. He's been put back on his medication. He's on that medication today. I spoke with him extensively about the plea agreement. He seems to understand it to me. I had his grandmother speak with him with me to make sure that she felt like he understood everything, and she did. So I don't think there'll be any issues with the plea, but I certainly wanted to advise the court about that.
And just to put it on the record, when you said it, you spoke with his grandmother, she's sitting here in the audience and shaking her head in agreement of everything that you said, Mr. Maddox, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right.
Your Honor, I would like to take the deal.
Yes, he knows. He's
I'll ask you a bunch of questions, Mr.
Thank
Ford,
you. I would
but
like-
I'm just reading it over first.
I'm shy, you know.
Okay, okay.
Don't talk.
It's all right.
It's fine,
He's gonna
just,
ask you
I'm
yes or
gonna
no
ask you a bunch of questions, just listen to what my questions are, and then answer once I finish, and then we'll go on to the next one. Okay, I was gonna ask, I saw the number, and then I figured he probably has that in.
He does.
Okay. All right, Mr. Ford, can you raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Sir,
All right, can you state your full name and date of birth?
Cutter Franklin Ford,
Date of birth?
03/18, 08.
Oop, hold on. You got the numbers right, just in a little bit wrong order. Don't use numbers. What's your birthday?
August 8th, August, in California.
What's your
August
date of birth?
18?
When was your birthday?
Um,
Okay, what day?
18th,
August 18th, what year?
2003.
August 18th, 2003.
That's
August
correct.
18, 2003.
Okay, I think sometimes we just have to say it the right way to make sure that people are given their answers the right way. Okay. All right, Mr. Ford, you're here in case number 2022 CF 1928, where you're currently charged with burglary of a dwelling while armed. I don't have, is that a first degree? As currently charged?
Yes, first degree felony. It carries a minimum mandatory of 10 years, Department of Corrections as charged. The other charge was grand theft of a firearm.
Which is a third degree felony, punished by up to 5 years in state prison.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Now, Mr. Ford, I've been handed a plea and sentencing agreement that would have you plead to a lesser included offense of burglary of an unoccupied dwelling. I'm sorry, of an occupied dwelling, so that's a second?
Second degree felony, Your Honor.
All right,
Carries
second
maximum
degree
15
felony. Your sentence would be 23.85 months in the Department of Corrections with credit for all time served. And the state is agreeing that you have that time served already. Court costs of $515, $150 cost of defense, and adjudication of guilt. And then the same terms to run concurrently on count 2, which is the grand theft of the firearm.
Correct.
Is that the agreement that you've made, Mr. Ford? Yes?
Yes.
All right. I know you're trying, just make sure you speak up so the microphone can hear you, okay?
Yes.
Perfect, thank you, Mr. Ford. Is that the state's agreement?
It is, Your Honor.
All right, now, Mr. Ford, did you have enough time to go over this agreement with your lawyer, Mr. Maddox? You don't have to hit it every time. Did you have enough time to go over it with Mr. Maddox?
Yes. Went over.
Say again?
Yes.
Okay, I just need to hear you. All right, did you understand the agreement?
Yes.
Okay, and are you satisfied or happy with Mr. Maddox's work on your case?
Yes.
Okay. Are you currently under the influence of any alcohol, drugs, or controlled substances?
No.
No, okay. Now, Mr. Maddox talked about how you were on some medication, then had to go off it for a bit, but you're back on the medication, is that right?
No. I mean, yes, sir.
Yes, you're back on the medication?
I'm back on the medication.
Okay, and are you feeling okay right now?
I'm hanging in there.
Okay. Do you feel like you understand everything that's going on here today?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. And obviously, I heard from your lawyer about what he feels that you understood everything when he went over it with you. Okay? All right, has anyone forced, pressured, or threatened you in any way to take this plea? Has anyone forced you to do this? Forced. Made you do this against your will? Has anyone made you take this agreement?
Yes, I just signed.
No, so he's
no.
asking, did anybody force you? Is anybody promising anything besides what's in the agreement?
No.
Okay.
Okay. Did anyone threaten you in any way that said, you better take this agreement?
No.
Or else?
Or else.
Okay, no one said anything like that to you?
No.
Okay. Now, do you understand that if I accept this plea, there won't be a trial?
Right.
All right, and you're giving up all of your trial rights, which are listed in the agreement you read? And you understood all those rights?
I understood all those.
Do you need me to go through any of those rights with you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, let me just make sure then. Do you understand you have the right to plead not guilty? Do you understand you have the right to trial by jury or judge? Do you understand you have that
No,
right?
not guilty.
You could go to trial. You're waiving.
Do you understand you have the right to go to trial?
That you could go to trial or take this plea agreement like we talked about. You understand that?
I'm not saying you have to go to trial, I'm just asking, do you understand you have the right to go to
Right.
trial?
Right.
Okay, do you understand you have the right to be represented by a lawyer?
Yeah.
And do you understand that you have the right to make witnesses come to trial if you were to go to trial?
I understand.
Okay, and do you understand that you have the right to be present if the state were to call witnesses against you? Okay, and do you understand that you have the right to remain silent? Do you understand that you have the right to present defenses?
Correct.
Okay, and do you understand that you have the right to an appeal?
Yes, sir.
And do you understand that you have the right to file motions to suppress evidence?
Yes, sir.
And do you understand that you have the right to have your attorney further investigate your case?
Yes, sir.
And do you understand you also have the right to testify at a trial if there was to be one?
Right.
Okay. And do you understand you're giving up all of those rights in order to enter a plea?
Correct.
Okay. And do you understand that you'd be waiving any, or giving up on any defenses that you may have?
Yeah.
You understand that?
Giving up, yeah.
And do you understand if you're not a U.S. citizen that you could be deported because of this?
Yes.
Okay. Now, I'm not asking if you are or not, just have to make sure you understand that. All right. Now, Mr. Ford, based on all those questions, what is your plea to the burglary of an occupied dwelling and grand theft of a firearm?
Contest.
All right. Based on everything I've heard and what's been presented by Mr. Maddox, I feel that your plea is, well, let me just state this too. I've read his previous reports when he came back from his competency restoration, so I'm well aware of the entire situation involving Mr. Ford and his journey throughout this case over the past 4 years. Mr. Ford, based on everything I've heard and read, I do find that your plea is freely, voluntarily, and knowingly given. I'm going to adjudicate you guilty. You're sentenced to 23.85 months in the Department of Corrections with credit for all time served. The state has stipulated that he has that entire sentence served and he may be released. He's got $515 in court costs, $150 cost of defense.
I was just asked for 90 days to pay them upon release, Your Honor.
I'm going to give you 90 days, Mr. Ford, to either pay those costs or set up a payment plan with the clerk's office, and your attorney can help you make sure you get that done. It's concurrent between both counts. Mr. Ford, I will need you to come up and be fingerprinted by our court security officer here, and you have 30 days to appeal. This is a guideline sentence, as he did score 23.85 months.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you.
Sign right there for me. $24, $26. Sure, that's what you want to do. All right. All right. Your Honor, this is a recall case. Mr. Grimes, 26 CF 555 and 26 CF 543. Both cases will be resolved by virtue of this plea agreement, if I may approach.
Yes, sir.
The score sheet is attached. It will be a guideline sentence, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Grimes, raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Can you state your full name and date of birth, please?
Terry Davis Grimes, 6/2/1981.
Okay. And Mr. Grimes, you're here in two cases, 26 CF 543, where you're charged with third-degree felony criminal mischief. It's punishable up to 5 years in state prison. You also have 26 CF 555, where you're charged with aggravated assault, third-degree felony, 5-year maximum, and possession of drug paraphernalia, first-degree misdemeanor, which is punishable up to a year in county jail. Do you understand that? And Mr. Grimes, I've been handed a plea and sentencing agreement that would have you plea as charged in both cases. And it would be 2 years of probation on the felonies. What do y'all want to do on the misdemeanor?
Time served on
Can
the
you do time
possession of
served on the
paraphernalia.
misdemeanor state?
That would be fine with the state judge.
Okay, just because he can't do the 2 years of probation on a misdemeanor?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, adjudication of guilt, so there'll be 2 felony convictions. Do you understand that, Mr. Grimes? All right, $967 in court costs in the 555 case, $515 court costs in the 543 case, a total of $250 in cost of defense. That's $100 per case and $50 application fee. Substance abuse evaluation, any recommended treatment, no contact with the victims in both cases.
Yes, both cases, Your Honor, the criminal mischief and the aggravated assault.
Okay, waive cost of supervision, and then reserve jurisdiction for a period of 90 days to determine restitution.
Correct.
All right, anything that I missed?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay, and then time served on the misdemeanor. All right, Mr. Grimes, did you have enough time to go over this agreement with your lawyer? Did you understand and sign the agreement? Are you satisfied with your lawyer's advice and representation?
Yes.
Are you currently under the influence of any drugs, alcohol, or controlled substances? Are you currently suffering from any mental health issues? Has anyone forced, pressured, or threatened you in any way to enter this plea? Has anyone promised you anything other than the terms of the agreement I just mentioned to you? And do you understand that by entering a plea, there won't be a trial of any kind?
Yes.
And do you understand you're giving up your trial rights, which are on page 2 of the agreement that you stated you read and understood?
Yes, sir, yes.
Okay. And you understand that you're waiving any potential defenses that you may have? And do you understand if you're not a U.S. citizen, this could lead to your deportation or exclusion from the country? All right, now what is your plea to the criminal mischief, aggravated assault, and possession of drug paraphernalia?
No contest.
No contest. I'll accept your no contest plea as freely, voluntarily, knowingly given. On the misdemeanor paraphernalia, it's going to be time served. On the 2 felonies, it's going to be 2 years of probation to run concurrently, adjudication of guilt on all counts. In 555, it's going to be in the 967 court costs, and in the 543 case, 515, 250 cost of defense, substance abuse evaluation and recommended treatment, no contact with the victims, waive cost of supervision, and reserve jurisdiction for 90 days to determine restitution. This is a guideline sentence. Mr. Grimes, you scored 43.40 points, and I'll say the same thing I do to everyone who's got that high of a score but doesn't score. You make sure you understand that if you violate your probation, even on a technical violation, which means not a new crime, but you don't follow the rules of probation, that would add 6 points potentially to your score, which would mean you'd score prison if you come back on a VOP. Yeah, it's an adjudication. All right.
He's
Anything
asking
else?
about his score sheet, Your Honor. I've resolved that issue.
Okay. The reason I tell you that about if you come back on a VOP, obviously we hope you don't, but I want to make sure you understand how important it is that even a technical violation could end up leading to a prison sentence. All right, so I've accepted your plea, I've given your sentence. You need to talk to probation, who's sitting there behind you, Mr. Grimes. Once you finish up, come up to Deputy Williams, he'll do your fingerprints for you, then you have 30 days to appeal the judgment and sentence of the court. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
See your signature right there, Mr. Gilly. It's going to be a PTI with a plea, Your Honor. The battery charge is going to be dismissed by the state. He is entering the PTI with respect to the possession of the controlled substance charge. If I may approach.
Yes, sir. I'm missing a signature.
I'm missing one?
Yes, his.
No, I just signed it. Already signed it.
You signed it. You didn't sign it.
Oh, on the plea?
It's fine. Got your signature on one of the papers, sir, but not on the other.
This is just reminding you that you go straight to sentencing if you fail to comply, okay? All right, resolved.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, thank you, Your
All
Honor.
right. Well, I know it's handwritten, but I'm going to handwrite his name and case number at the top. All right, Mr. Gilly, can you raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
All right, can you state your full name and date of birth, please?
Jamie P. Gilly, or Jamie Paul Gilly, I'm
That's
sorry.
fine. Date of birth?
August 10th, 1990.
Okay, you can put your hand down, Mr. Gilly, thank you. All right, Mr. Gilly, you're here in 26 CF 748, where you're currently charged with possession of a controlled substance. It's punishable by up to 5 years in state prison as a third-degree felony, and battery is a first-degree misdemeanor, punishable by up to a year. Do you understand that? I have a plea and sentencing agreement that would have you plea to the possession of controlled substance. The state will dismiss count 2. And then you've agreed to do the pretrial intervention agreement, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and have you looked over the pretrial intervention agreement as well? Did you understand that? And did you sign that form as well? Okay. All right, did you have enough time to discuss this with your lawyer?
Did Your Honor?
And are you satisfied with his representation and advice in this case?
Very much so, Your Honor.
Okay, and are you currently under the influence of any alcohol, drugs, or controlled substances?
No, Your Honor.
And are you currently suffering from any mental health issues?
No, Your Honor.
Has anyone forced, pressured, or threatened you in any way to enter this plea?
No, Your Honor.
Has anyone promised you anything other than the terms of the agreement?
No, Your Honor.
And do you understand by entering this plea there won't be a trial of any kind?
Yes, I understand.
All right, do you understand you're giving up your trial rights, which are on page 2 of the plea agreement that you signed?
Yes, sir.
And do you understand you're waiving all potential defenses that you may have?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you understand if you're not a U.S. citizen, this could lead to your deportation?
Yes, Your Honor.
And do you understand that if you are not successful on the pretrial intervention, that you'd come back to the court and I can sentence you up to 5 years in state prison?
Yes, Your Honor.
So it's really important you get that done, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and you understand you'd go straight to sentencing, there wouldn't be a trial at that point?
Yep.
Okay, based on those issues, what is your plea as to the possession of a controlled substance?
No contest.
Okay. I'll accept your no contest plea as freely, voluntarily, knowingly given. One thing I didn't say, but I think you understand because it's in the agreement, that if you do complete the pretrial intervention agreement, the case gets dismissed and your plea is withdrawn. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right, perfect. All right, and Mr. Gilly, I'm going to have you do the pretrial intervention program. I've accepted your plea. I need you to speak with probation, who's sitting there behind you. I'm going to give them that agreement back because they need the original, and then they'll file it with the clerk.
Okay.
Good luck to you, sir.
And Judge, the domestic violence battery is gonna be no cost.
Thank you. I did not bring that up.
All right, thank you, Your Honor. This is Mr. Scotty Gisclair, case numbers 26 CF 389 and 26 CF 390. Your Honor, we've reached a resolution in this matter, if I may approach.
Come on up. All right, thank you.
Of course, you attached, Your Honor, downward departure based on uncoerced plea. We got a character letter from a retired deputy who spoke on Mr. Gisclair's behalf and has also gotten him housing to resolve the transient issue, that largely plagued him throughout this case, Your Honor. And we're also putting him on a GPS monitor as required by statute. So the state and I felt that this would best resolve the case and give him a shot. The state has informed me they'll come down hard on it, though, if he does violate. So he's aware of that. I've made Mr. Gisclair aware of that, and we are grateful for the state's offer.
All right, Mr. Gisclair, if you could raise your right hand, do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Can you state your full name and date of birth?
Scotty Wade Anthony Gisclair, February 4th, 1986.
Okay, and Mr. Gisclair?
Gisclair, like a J.
Gis, okay. All right, Mr. Gisclair, you're here in 26 CF 389, where you're charged with failure to register and failure to report each of your third-degree felonies, punishable by up to 5 years in state prison. You also have 26 CF 390, which is a failure to register a third-degree felony, punishable by up to 5 years in state prison as well. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
I have a plea and sentencing agreement here between you and the state where you all have agreed that you would plead to both counts of 389 and be 1 year of community control, GPS monitor during the entire term of your community control, $666 in court costs, $150 costs of defense, be an adjudication of guilt. So those are 2 felony convictions, and waive costs of supervision. In return for that, the state has agreed to also dismiss 26 CF 390. Is that your understanding of the agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is that what you want to do here today?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you have enough time to go over the agreement with your lawyer?
You
Did
have
you have enough time? Do you need more time to do so?
No, sir.
Okay. And are you satisfied with your lawyer's advice and representation?
Very.
Okay. And was that the state's agreement?
It is, Your Honor.
Okay. Are you currently under the influence of any alcohol, drugs, or controlled substances?
No, sir.
Are you currently suffering from any mental health issues?
No, sir.
Has anyone forced, pressured, or threatened you in any way to enter this plea?
No, sir.
Has anyone promised you anything other than the terms of the agreement that I've read to you?
No, sir.
Do you understand that by entering a plea, there won't be a trial of any kind?
Yes, sir.
You understand you're giving up your trial rights, which are on page 2 of the agreement that you read and said you understood?
Yes, sir.
And do you understand you're waiving any potential defenses?
I'm sorry?
Do you understand you're waiving any potential
Yes, sir.
defenses you may have? And do you understand if you're not a U.S. citizen, this could lead to your deportation or exclusion from the country?
Yes, sir.
All right. And do you understand you still have to do your registration requirements once you're on probation and subsequent to your probation?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And what is your plea in 26 CF 389, failure to register and failure to report?
No contest.
I'll accept your no contest plea as freely, voluntarily, knowingly given. The agreed-upon sentence was an adjudication of guilt, so that's 2 felony convictions, 1 year community control to run concurrently, GPS monitor at $1 per day during the course of your community control, $666 in court costs, $150 cost of defense, waive cost of supervision. State have an announcement in 26 CF 390.
Yes, the state dismisses 26 CF 390 in exchange for a plea to 26 CF 389.
Okay, and also this was a downward departure. Does the state want to say anything else on that?
No, based on what Mr. Maddox announced, that's why the state made the decision.
So uncoerced plea bargain, but also the other information Mr. Max gave about
The former deputy, yes.
the context of everything as well.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so just so you understand, Mr. Gisclair, you scored 61 months, but because y'all have made an agreement and based on the circumstances that they've brought to my attention, I'll accept that agreement between them as a downward departure, but understand that if you were to violate your probation or fail to register, that, I think Mr. Maddox said the state will come down hard, but understand the court can sentence you up to 5 years in state prison for each of these charges.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. All right, I need you to speak with probation who's sitting there behind you, then I need you to be fingerprinted on your way out. You have 30 days to appeal the judgment and sentence of the court. Thank you, sir.
You bet.
Judge Oberliesen?
Yes.
Your Honor, I have an appointment in Niceville, may I do this for you?
Of course.
I have one remaining case. in
Ms. Leone's going to cover it for you. I'm fine with that.
I believe that's all I have as well, Your Honor. May I be excused?
Yes, you can carpool. Yes. All right, Mr. Williams.
Mr. Dykes.
All right, so Judge, we had a conversation over the lunch break that there's not an order as yet. And so
I can spell it out just for Mr. Dykes. So before we went to the lunch break, Mr. Dykes, I informed your lawyer as well as the prosecutor, although I'm working diligently on it. I haven't been able to get through all the case law that it provided me, and I want to make sure I read every single case that was provided. And I worked on it up until I literally got on the bench this morning at 9 o'clock. So I unfortunately wasn't able to make that final decision and write the order. But I expect I could have that probably as soon as Monday. And I wanted to make sure I told them that before we broke for lunch so that they can, so Mr. Williams could talk to you about it if need be, and then make some decisions based on that. But I have not made a final decision because, again, I want to read everything that I've been given. And I think I made this comment is sometimes when we get a citation to a case and we just see it as the one line in the report, then we don't realize how long they are. And it was quite a bit of reading. Again, I'm not trying to complain about it. I just want to make sure I'm thorough in reading everything before I finish. I've actually done some research on my own and the issues just to see if I could find anything that was more on point, I guess, than either side gave me, because frankly, no matter how many lawyers you've got researching an issue, they might find different things. So I'd like to do a little bit of my own research as well, so that's what kind of set me back a little bit as well. I like to be as candid as I can about these kind of things, Mr. Dyke. So although we had a hearing a couple of weeks ago, I just haven't finished it up yet. So I wanted to make sure I explained that to your lawyer and now to you and to the state.
And Judge, my understanding was going to leave it on for Monday, and then we'll figure out more precisely what we're doing then.
Okay. And, all right. And I'll have a written order to you potentially before Monday, but I'll be here all day Thursday and Friday in hearings, so hopefully I can get it done by Friday, but I just can't make the promise because I don't know what Thursday and Friday holds at this point.
Yes, sir. All right, thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's fine.
All right, 6:29, 9
We'll
o'clock.
come in on Monday, and once I see what the order is, I'll go over it with you, and we'll make a decision.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
We can finish before 5, maybe I'll get more done than that. I'm prepared for tomorrow. I'm prepared for Friday.
Judge, this is Juan Hardy. I'm going to move to continue the case. It's the first time up.
Okay. 8:26 at 9 o'clock.
Yes, sir.
First
Thank
time
you,
up.
Judge.
Harrison.
Judge, the state and I have been talking back and forth about Mr. Harrison's case. They think the original score sheet that was done up was incorrectly, so they're working on it. I'm going to ask we leave it on for Monday without subpoenas, to see if we can get it resolved.
All right, state agree with that?
Well, this is Mr. Mull's case, Judge.
State is fine, yes.
Okay. June 29th, 9 o'clock, plea or continue.
Okay.
All right, thank you, Mr. Harrison.
Judge, I'd ask to leave this on.
Who's this? I'm
This
sorry,
is-
Mr. Horn. I'm
Joseph
sorry, I didn't even
Horn.
look up and I don't have my glasses on, but that's Mr. Horn.
This is Joseph Horn, 2024-811. Judge, I'm going to ask to leave the case on Monday. All the evaluations are back. I don't have any further motions on that issue. So I think we're in a position to get the case brought in for a landing.
All right, so
I'll continue to talk with the state, but I'd say plea or trial.
Plea
The
trial.
court indicated several times that this was the last continuance.
well, certainly unless I hear a reason why it shouldn't be, but this obviously is an older case.
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Horn, we'll see you back on June 29th at 9 o'clock, plea or trial.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Still have Jackson on the docket, but he pled everything, right?
He played on the first case, Judge. He
Okay.
has another trafficking case.
Oh, this is the new case. Okay.
Yes, sir. This is Hannah Howell, 26 CF 648. Judge, in speaking with Ms. Howell, she has a alternative she'd like to explore in terms of a sentence. So if we can leave her on for Monday, plea or continue. She's looking for a county jail offer on her.
Howell?
Howell,
I think
Hannah
she
Howell.
was supposed to be on Monday, but she's incarcerated, so. 26 CF 648. It's not on my
I'm
docket
fine with
either.
it being continued to Monday, if that's what.
Okay.
It's the first time up, Judge, so if we can't get it worked out, but if we can get it worked out for something, I'd like her at least know what's going on.
Okay. All right, Ms. Howell, we'll see you back on Monday, June 29th at 9 o'clock.
Mr. Jackson.
Plea or continue. That's why I was asking about Mr. Jackson, because he was next on my docket, and I realized that
Yes,
she
sir.
wasn't on my docket, even though she should have been added. I'm using the old version then.
Yes, sir. Judge, this is Michael Jackson, 2026 CF 229. I'm going to move to continue the case.
State have any issues?
No, Your Honor.
8:26 at 9 o'clock from Mr. Jackson.
All right, thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Okay, Mike.
He was also from Monday, right?
He was, Judge. He picked up another failure to register. This is the gentleman that's post-CBA. I'm having an evaluation done on him, so I'm going to ask to continue the case.
State? All right. August 26th, 9 o'clock.
Thank you, Judge.
When's he set?
All right, so
Well,
I've
he's
done
set
the-
for arraignment for tomorrow, and information's been filed.
Can we go ahead and arraign him then, Judge? I'll enter a plea of not guilty on his behalf. 15 days pre-arraignment motions, trial by jury, and the two cases can just track together.
We'll put them both on. That other case is 26 CF 897.
Judge, how many cases do I have?
You've got 2 open cases. All right, so instead of bringing you back again tomorrow, we'll just put them both on the same date. So we'll see you on August 26th.
All right, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Johnson.
26th this month.
26th of August. All right, thank you.
Judge, the defendant's got another counteroffer he wants me to make. I'd emailed the state previously about another offer that he'd made. I tell you what, let's do. Let's leave him on for Monday, see if we can get it done. I did not note whether or not this one had been continued before, but it's a 25 case number. I think this is the one where he failed to appear, and then he got picked up again. So there's a couple of month gap in it.
Tommy Knight.
Yeah, I think I made a 3-year counteroffer back on 5/7.
Okay.
And the state had indicated they needed to talk with the victim.
Failed to appear on 2/23. So. I'm
sorry?
sorry, I'm just, he had not, he wasn't here on the February 23rd date.
No, he was not, Judge. So we can leave it on for Monday, plea or continuance.
Whose case for the state? Marshall's?
That's mine, Your
Oh, it's Mr. Sheik. All right, what we'll do, we'll bring you back, Mr. Knight, on Monday. That's this coming Monday, June 29th at 9 o'clock, and see if they can't get that worked out.
Okay, thank you, sir.
All right, thank you. We'll see you in a few days.
Have a good day.
All right. Judge, this is William Cohen. He's got 2 cases, 2026 CF 213, and he's got a VOP that's tracking along with it. Judge, I discussed with him setting it for docket day plea or continuance. We're trying to get the case resolved without him going to jail or prison.
State?
State's fine with plea or continuance.
All right, sir.
Hold on just a second.
Oh, I'm
I don't
sorry.
remember which case this was. All right. All right, we'll see you on Monday, Mr. Cohen. June 29th, 9 o'clock, clear continue.
Judge, this is Harvey Langley, 2026 CF 497. It's the first time up. I'm going to ask to continue the case.
All right, Mr. Langley, we'll see you back on August 26th at 9 o'clock. Let me see
Thank
you
you.
work out something in advance, you can bring it up.
Yes.
You're free to go. Thank you.
Judge, this is James LeBron, 26 CF 752. I've asked for some expert assistance on this.
Okay.
And I'm going to request a continuance. It's, I believe, the first time up.
Does he have anything else pending?
He had something recently, Judge.
I recall that, so I'm just trying to make sure if it's,
I only have this one on my sheet, but
okay. Yeah, I think there was a plea relatively recently. I just want to make sure there was nothing else open that we had to get back with it.
yes, sir.
All right, Mr. LeBron, we'll see you back on August 26th. Someone's going to come out and talk to you, an evaluation. Make sure you meet with them and we can get your case done.
Mr. Lee.
Hi, Judge, this is Dominic Lee, 2025-944. He's got two cases. I don't know that I wrote the other case number down on the little list here.
There's 25 CF 944 and there is 25 CF 2141.
In any event, Judge, I'm going to ask that we leave it on for Monday plea or continuance. I've communicated with the state about it. Mr. Mull.
All right, Mr. Lee, we'll see you back on Monday, June 29th at 9 o'clock. Plea or continue.
All right.
It's about 5 days from now.
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Judge, this is Michael Livingston, 2625 CF 2113, 2114, 2115, and then 2437. Judge, he'd filed for a Nelson hearing that we thought was going to a hearing on 528. Neither he nor I remember anything along those lines happening. I did.
I just pulled up one case and I see that request was made. Trying to see if I can find anything as to why it wasn't done. I don't
I know
see
my
any notice of
secretary-
hearing or anything. Usually we would do that if we knew about it, but
I just had an email from your secretary on it back then that said, set for the 28th.
oops. See the motion or the email where I received it from the clerk's office, and obviously, I wasn't on the email from my assistant,
Yes.
so I'm not sure who else it went to, but it seems to be a breakdown somewhere. All right, how would you like to handle it today?
Well, I talked with Mr. Livingston about it. If we can, do we have a miscellaneous day next week?
We don't.
We don't, okay.
So there's
was thinking
tomorrow and
we
there's
did.
July 9th. I thought there was one next week, and turned out I was wrong.
Well, we're looking at continuing the case anyway, Judge. So we could set it for 7/9 then, I think. Would that work for you?
Yes, sir.
Now, we did get my recollection is that we got more than one, but all I could find last night was one acceptance from a program, and that's been sent over to the state back on, it's like either early May or late April. No, it would have been 5/18. Defendant accepted Phoenix House, check status, email to state.
I'm just trying to read the Nelson issue. All right, so we'll address that on July 9th.
Yes.
All right. Let's put it at 9 o'clock. In my viewing of it, there's not a whole lot on 9 o'clock yet. Mr. Sheik?
I was just gonna say the state is ready for trial on this one. I obviously know it needs to go with the Nelson hearing. We got to do that, obviously. But also put on the record that the state is not interested in the Phoenix House as an option based off of the score sheet.
What does the score sheet say?
127.8 months, Your Honor.
Have y'all made a decision on what case you would go for first?
We have, Your Honor.
Okay, which one is that?
That will be 2115, Your Honor. 25 CF 2115.
All right. We'll see you back on July 9th for the Nelson hearing.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I'll come out and see you again.
Mr. Manning?
Judge, this is Michael Joseph Manning, 2026 CS 624. We've gotten discovery from the state. Some of the videos I can't get to run. I'll talk with the state about those two. The others I've been able to get to run. I'm going to ask to continue the case.
It's the first time up.
Yes, sir.
8:26, 9 o'clock.
And the state would suggest re-downloading the videos?
VLC worked fine. I'll try the two that didn't.
That
We
was
don't
going to be
have
my next
codecs
suggestion.
yet.
Usually VLC fixes any problems that you got when it comes to those videos.
That's the only thing that the state uses.
All except for the last batch I got from Walmart. VLC says, huh?
That's true.
All right. And we don't have those codecs either.
Okay.
It's driving me nuts.
What's that date you gave you, 8/26?
8/26, yeah.
See you back on then, Mr. Manning.
Mr. Marion?
Judge, Mr. Marion's asked me to, we did do depositions on the case. It is the first time up, but Mr. Marion's asked me to leave it set for trial. In fact, he's told me again he wants me to do a demand for speedy trial. What I'm going to do instead at this point is, it came up in the depositions about a surveillance video, surveillance camera there at the jail, that video hasn't been provided to the state yet.
Oh, as far as the battery and detention staff?
Yes, sir. So I'm going to go ahead and draft up a motion to compel on that. He's asked me specifically to do that. But
Well,
let's
are you
leave it
filing
on-
a demand
Demand
for
for
speedy
discovery?
trial? For speedy trial?
Not yet, Judge.
Okay.
Not yet.
I just want to make sure that everyone understands that when you demand speedy trial, that means I'm ready for trial now, within
Yes, sir.
5 days.
And
Right.
my filing the motion to compel is our compromise on that issue.
Okay, and I'm just putting it out there because it'll be what I bring up if there is a demand for speedy trial.
Yes, sir.
Is Mr. Mole aware of?
Yeah, he and I, he was there at the depositions and talked with them about it. Now, he doesn't know about the motion to compel yet because he's left by the time Mr. Marion was brought over.
Did he say he wasn't going to get it?
Oh, no, I think he's trying to get it. I'm just doing what my client's asking me to do that's within reason. And as you're aware, the court sometimes, we need to get those done if there's a problem later.
Oh, 100%. I mean, I think I say it all the time, a motion to compel should not be taken personally by either side. Usually it's just a way to hopefully get the agency to provide the state with what you're trying to get. And it's just a paper trail for it.
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Marion, so what do you want to put him on? You want to keep it set for trial?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Which one is the state going to go forward on first?
Case where we have all the evidence, I guess. In 26 CF 668.
668?
Yes.
All right, so we know which one they'll be focusing on. All right, Judge. 629. All righty, sir.
All right, thank you, Mr. Marion.
Judge, this is Andrew Marshall, 2026 CF 191, and then he's got a VOP 2025 1667 tracking with it. It appears to me that they're all F3s now, and so I emailed to Marshall asking with a counteroffer essentially of 9 months county jail. We have had some correspondence from Phoenix House, and I got a notice that they would take him a couple of days ago. I don't know if that's, no, I sent it to Marshall by email. So what I'd like to do is leave it on for docket day of plea or continuance.
Without objection.
All right, June 29th, plea or continue for Mr. Marshall.
Thank you, sir.
All right, I'll see if we get it worked out that day.
All right.
Mr. Matthews.
Judge, this is Christopher Matthews. It's the first time up. I'm trying to push Mr. Moll's arm behind his shoulder blades and get a drug court recommendation out of it. So I'm going to ask to continue the case.
Without objection.
All right, Mr. Matthews, if you're going to try to do drug court, they'll probably bring you over there to watch a couple times before we see you next, but make sure you do that. And I'll see you back August 26th at 9 o'clock.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Mr. McClellan.
Judge, Mr. McClellan's, this is the second time up on him. Mr. McClellan, still trying to get it resolved. I'd like to leave it on Monday for plea or continuance.
All right, June 29th, plea or continue, 9 o'clock.
Thank you, sir. No, you can't, because this. We've got to give notice to what they have to give. I doubt he's going to set a bond hearing until Monday, but I'll set it on the first miscellaneous. Okay.
Wait a minute.
Judge, this is Martin McDonald. He's got two cases, 2026 CF 523 and 525. First time up on both of them. This is another one where he's made some counteroffers.
I'm sorry, who is this again?
Martin H. McDonald. H is for Harold.
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
Who was the last person then?
The last person was
Say again?
McClellan, Clovis McClellan. He was originally on Monday's docket.
Can I make an appeal to the court?
Hold on just a second. So I was following along with the docket, and Mr. Clovis McClellan was not on it because he was supposed to be here on Monday.
Yes, sir.
But he's incarcerated. All right. Sorry, I just want to fix my person there.
All right, so Judge, what I'm requesting is plea or continuance for Monday, but Mr. McDonald now wants to address the court.
All right, don't talk about the facts of your case, Mr. McDonald.
No, what I was going to appeal to the DA. I've been in the ECLLC program at the jail and learning some good values and morals about the Lord. And I feel like I'm ready for society again, and I've been in it almost 4 months on this case, and I'm ready to go back to work. I was wondering if maybe we could come to an agreement on this in reference to,
What's the plea offer, Steve?
I got 15 points on the system.
The last plea offer that I got was when Jen Flowers had it. It was 11/29. The current prosecutor on it's Marshall Mall. Mr. Mall's not in here. He also does drug court, and so he's having this case covered by somebody else.
It's 11/29 concurrent incarceration. He scores.
Hang on a second, I'll tell you what he scores.
15 and a half points.
I recall it
There's
was.
no least permissible prison sentence because he scores 15 points, 15.1 points.
So he's under the 22.
Understandable.
And what he's trying to get is 4 months. He's, like he said, he's currently in ECLC. I had a brief conversation with Ms. Cloud. I think he was one of the ones that we talked about.
So generally how the ECLC program works as far as when it's an offer from the state is requesting the defendant to waive their whatever credit they have in so that they can get those skills over the year with Dana Claw and ECLC.
Hang on a second, let me respond.
Mr. McDonald, you have a lawyer, so he's going to do the negotiating for you.
I think what the state's thinking of is those circumstances where people are scoring state prison, and so they're going to do waive credit and do a year in county in the dorm. He's in the dorm already, but ECLC also has an outpatient program that does well, and that's what he would then be going into.
Okay, but if they're not willing to offer it, they're not willing to offer it. So if you want to come back on Monday and talk to Mr. Mall again about it, you certainly can, but that's the plea offer as it is.
Okay, so you're gonna come back in on Monday, and Mr. Mall will be here, and I will be talking with him again between now and then, okay? Okay. And if he makes a different offer, I'll make you aware of it, and we'll go back and forth.
June 29th, plea or continue.
Judge, I believe everybody else of mine we did earlier.
I think so. Oh, we've got, that's Miss Rivers' client, right?
Mr. Young?
You gotta sign it. Your Honor, this is Stephen Young before the court on 26 CF 868. We've reached an agreement in this matter, if I may approach.
Thank you. Count one is just ammunition.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, Mr. Young, can you raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
All right, can you state your full name and date of birth, please?
Stephen Anthony Young, 5/14/79.
All right, and Mr. Young, you are here in 26 CF 868, where you're currently charged with possession of ammunition by a convicted felon, second-degree felony, which is punishable up to 15 years in state prison. Count 2 is possession of controlled substance, third-degree felony, 5 years maximum. Count 3 is possession of drug equipment, first-degree felony, or first-degree misdemeanor, punishable up to a year in county jail, and driving without a valid driver's license, second-degree misdemeanor, 60 days maximum in county jail. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
I've been given a plea and sentencing agreement that would have you plea as charged There'd be an adjudication of guilt on each count. On the 2 felonies, it would be 3 years of probation to run concurrently. Obtain a substance abuse evaluation and complete any recommended counseling, or the alternative, you can apply with the ECLC program while you're on probation. So it'd be the ECLC that's outpatient, basically, not in the jail. Waive cost of supervision, $515. Court costs, $100 PD fee, $50 application fee, and then on the misdemeanors, it'd just be time served. Is that what you want to do here today?
Yes, sir. I think it was waived, cost of supervision.
That's what I said, right? Okay. Court costs are different than cost of supervision. Okay. All right. So, Mr. Young, do you have enough time to go over this plea agreement with your lawyer? Did you understand and sign the plea agreement?
I did.
And are you satisfied with your lawyer's representation and advice?
Yes, sir.
And are you currently under the influence of any alcohol, drugs, or controlled substances? Are you currently suffering from any mental health issues? Has anyone forced, pressured, or threatened you in any way to enter this plea?
No, sir.
Has anyone promised you anything other than the terms of the agreement that I've announced? And do you understand by entering a plea there won't be a trial of any kind? And do you understand that you begin with your trial rights, which are listed in the agreement you understood and signed? And do you understand you're waiving all potential defenses? And do you also understand if you're not a U.S. citizen, this could lead to your deportation or exclusion from the country? All right, and what is your plea as charged?
No contest, sir.
I'll accept your no contest plea as freely, voluntarily, knowingly given. Adjudicate you guilty on the 2 felony counts, that's counts 1 and 2. Be 3 years of probation, substance abuse evaluation, complete any recommended counseling, or you can apply with the ECLC program, waive cost of supervision, $515 court costs, $100 PD fee, $50 application fee. On the 2 misdemeanors, counts 3 and 4, it'll be time served. I need you to speak with probation, who's sitting there behind you, Mr. Young. I do want to point out this is a guideline sentence. You scored 42.60 points. The reason I bring that up is if you get a technical violation of your probation, that adds 6 points, which means you then score prison. So it's very important to handle your probation terms very seriously and make sure you don't come back on that sort of violation, because you may be looking at a lowest permissible guideline sentence of prison. All right, Mr. Young, meet with probation, come up to be fingerprinted, then you have 30 days to appeal the judgment and sentence of the court.
Court costs are $648.
$648. I think you had about $515 plus 100, but I didn't think it was both. Okay, so $648 court costs?
Yes, for the traffic and the drug possession.
Oh, because of the traffic. Traffic has a little bit more than we were expecting. All right, so talk to probation, then fingerprints. You have 30 days to appeal. This is a guideline sentence. Anything else? Steve, you have anyone else?
Just real quick, Judge, if I can inquire, I filed a motion to continue Mr. Krivik's sentencing because Dr. McDonald's report's not.
That's
gonna be
tomorrow.
available. That's tomorrow. Mr. Seek advised that he had no objection, sent an email to that effect to your JA.
Okay.
Is the court inclined to grant the continuance?
I mean, if you're waiting on a report that you don't have, it's through no fault of your own, I'm sure. But, so I don't have an issue with that.
All right.
I'll sign it, but let me see. Is there an order in there? Yeah, there it is. That's the motion. There's the order. So we put it to July 30 at 2 o'clock?
I believe that's what he had on there, Judge.
It says pretrial conference. I'm going to change it to sentencing
I
hearing.
sent another one over that corrected that. Send
I'll
a
do it myself.
separate email one too. And
So we're done?
That's it, we're done. Well, thank you, Ken.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. We're adjourned.